What's up, guys? My name is Brendan, and this is Student of the Community. In this series, you guys send me your clips through Instagram's direct messenger, and then I give you the best tips I can. That way, we're all able to learn from each other and become students of the entire tricking community. And guys, keep submitting your clips, because all year in 2020, there's gonna be a new episode of Student of the Community coming out every Friday. So with that said, let's get started. Our first clip comes from Francisco, and he sent us a video of his cart full. So let's check it out and give him some tips. Francisco, that was a good cart full, but you could definitely improve this trick. There are a few things I think you need to focus on. The first is your arms. When you got into your cartwheel, you did a good job of swinging your arms down, but as you were setting for your full, you let your arms kind of fall down and you rushed your twist. Rather, when you're coming out of that cartwheel, throw your arms up to give you plenty of flipping momentum for when you start your full. When it comes to the full itself, you had really good technique, but before you land, you need to open up. Once you spot your landing, you need to take your arms from the twisting position and you need to pull them out. What this does is it slows you down and it lets you land nice and soft. If you just drill into the ground, like in this clip, it could cause your body harm. So next time you do your cart full, try and use your arms and open up at the end when you move to the eagle. Our second clip comes from Noble, and he sent us a video of his cork. He says he's had this cork for 3 weeks and he just can't improve it. So let's help him improve by giving him some good quality tips. Noble, first, I want to say that was a good cork, and you could easily improve this trick. While 3 weeks might seem like a long time, you need to be patient, because 3 weeks is actually a pretty short amount of time if you think about athletic progression. To get skills like triple cork and quad cork, it takes years. So 3 weeks is not that long. But if you want to improve this cork, I do have a few quick tips. The first is don't look at the ground the whole time. As you were setting for your cork, twisting and landing, your eyes were just glued to the ground. And rather, I think you should do more dynamic spotting. Looking forward as you swing, back as you set, to the side as you twist, and then forward again when you try and land in that eagle position. And speaking of the eagle, your cork would be way better if you opened up your body and landed in a more eagle position rather than just drilling into the ground. But like I said earlier, this is a good cork, and if you work on it, you will definitely be able to improve it. But be patient. 3 weeks might seem like a long time, but when it comes to athletic progression, that is really short. Our third clip comes from Christoph, and he sent us a video of his cart wrapped full. He says he's looking for some tips so he can improve it and get a better swing. So let's check it out. Before I give you any tips, I just want to say your cart wrap full is really strong. But if you want to make it a bit stronger, there are a few things I think you should focus on. The first is riding your set. When it comes to the cart wrap full, your body coming out of the cartwheel and then wrapping into the full is what gives you that momentum. In this clip, you did that position really fast and erratic, and you weren't really patient. Next time you do your cart wrap full, when you're blocking from the cartwheel and going into the set for the full, doing the wrap itself, be patient. Ride that set until you leave the ground, and then you can pull in your twist. The only other thing I think you should focus on is coming out of it a little bit cleaner. To do that, open up your body, and instead of staring at the ground, try and look forward. That way your body will land more on top of itself rather than bent over like you did in the clip you just showed me. But this is a good cart wrap full, and the cart wrap full is a really hard trick. So if you keep working on it, it will improve. And if you fix those things, you will have a far better swing coming out of the cart wrap full. Our fourth clip comes from Tristan, and he sent us a video of his double BTwist. He says this was his very first attempt, so let's check it out and give him some tips. Tristan, that was a great attempt. But if you want to land your double BTwist, there are a ton of things you need to work on. First is your set. When you do the double butterfly twist, you need a massive butterfly kick set. What I saw in this clip is you pretty much jumped off the block and wrapped right into your twist. If you can do a strong butterfly kick set, you'll get more height and more momentum, so that way when you do wrap in the twist, it will be far faster and from higher off the ground. The other thing I would recommend is not doing this trick from height. The double BTwist and the BTwist progression chain is all off-axis skills. And if you do an off-axis skill from a high block onto a squishy mat, you might roll your ankle, and that is never fun. So what I would recommend is do the butterfly twist onto a mat, but do it from the ground. That way you don't fall from any higher than you can actually do the butterfly kick. This helps you train your set and also helps prevent bad injuries that come from people rushing tricks from a high block onto a squishy mat. Those are some of, in my opinion, the worst injuries. Our fifth and final clip comes from Gabe, and he sent us a video of his cart full. This is already a strong trick, but there is always room for improvement. So let's check it out and give him some tips. Gabe, like I said, that was a strong cart full, but if you want to improve it, I have two simple, easy tips. The first is to focus on your spotting. After you did your cart full and you were landing, your eyes were stuck to the ground. Now it's really important to spot your landing as you're doing the trick, but after you see where you're about to land, you need to look up and forward. If I'm looking down, I'm gonna land with my chest facing the ground. But if I'm looking up, I'm far more likely to land more upright. So when you're coming out of the cart full, try and look up and less at the ground. The other big tip I have for you is to focus on your timing. When you are coming out of the cartwheel and setting for the full, you were just a little bit hesitant. If you can make that change a little bit faster and jump a little bit quicker, you will have a far easier time doing the cart full. Because from what I saw, you were a little bit hesitant, and that caused you to launch your body weight forward, cutting down on a lot of your flip. If you can just be a little bit more patient, it will be far easier. And those are the two things I think you need to focus on. One being your spotting, and two being your timing. If you can fix those, you will have a nice, strong cart full. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. And if you want to go deeper with mastering tricking, check out the description and click the links below. You could even become a patron, and for as little as $1 a month, get direct access to me to support mastering tricking. But thank you again, and have a lovely day.